The King's Promise. The morning spreads wide as a war, maps on the table, small towns like toys. Men stand and bow, voices thin, their fear moving like cold air. I walk in and the room grows still, my shadows fall across river and roads, and the look tiny beneath my hand, set my command. I say slow and hard, they obey, because fear is a good law. News comes in voices quick and quiet. Rebels, they say, small dark bands in the east. They strike the villages, then melt into the trees. We found no prisoners, they know the land too well. I press my palm on the map, the paper creaks. How many did we take? I ask. No one swore. The general answer eyes down, a cold 5 weeks inside me bright and sharp. Then burn the forests. I tell them the words fall like a command that breaks the sky. They look at me and a man tries to speak. "Your Majesty," he says, "the people need those words. If we burn them, we burn their homes, their food too." I look like a man who quotes voice. My voice fills the room. Every tree you spare is a pet for my enemies. Every shadow left unburned is a knife near my son's throat. The man goes quiet, his mouth opens, closes. I slam my fist on the map and the pieces scatter. Carry out my order. I say, do not argue. They leave bound and quick, like men who run from thunder. I stay with the maps alone in the hollow left by their fear. My finger finds a small mark, a dot far to the east. It is only a dot, but it holds my whole heart. There a boy lives who does not know his name, who lost like water over stones, who sleeps without fear. I remember the night I sent him away, a blanket trimmed with gold side folded in the nursery, soft as a quiet secret I have not touched in since. I go to the door and the guards do not look at me. Fear keeps them small and steady. I open the room. The air smells of lavender and old light. The grip stands empty. The blanket cold and clean. I pick it up. The fabric has lost the heat of sleep. I press it to my face and the memory hits me hard. His small hand in mine, his breath a small thumb against my chest. I told myself that hiding him would save him. That a clown and a child cannot live in the same light, yet here holding the empty cloth, I never the lie a single tear falls and it gone into the thevet. For away the wine brings news that feels like flame. A new voice moves through the broken towns. A shadow called the phantom, a name like a knife. No one knows his face, but his words are hot and quick. He turns good into anger. He turns hunger into a pall. Villages whisper his name. Banners fall at night. Soldiers leave their post, and the spies bring paper full of fear. I imagine my son in Allah house planning with burnt wood, the light on his hair like a trapped sun. The thought makes me smell. I have old with smoke and iron with a foot heavy on donkeys. I have taken fields and crowns. I have made men break. All of that was for one reason to keep him safe. And now he is lost, and I feel a hole the shape of a child. When they tell me the eastern village has fallen, my voice goes thin. My son, I say, and the sound kills the air. They do not have names to hand me, only chassis and fear. Phantom, they whisper his way is mark. Believe is a poor thing to bring me. I want proof. I want bonus. I want every whisper and every man who heard all rumor brought before me. I marched them. I shot until map split and the wood crowns. Search every road. I roar. Search every house. Bring me truth. My general spoke clatter of armor and oak. Their word means little. I want blood more than answer. I want the world to burn till it gives back my child. And town we white. The city becomes a drum under our feet. Black banners move like storms. Hammers swing from the forecast and messengers, one with my seal pressed to their hands. The people whisper it always. Some call me savior, some call me tyrant. All of them say my name like metal, good and final. We reach the first village. The ground smells of smoke and fire. The elder fall to their knees. Small children press to chests. We know nothing. They cry, we have nothing to give. I dismount, and the world waits sharp as glass. I bend to the elder, looking at these hands that have tugged the earth. I believe you I saw, and his face opened like a door. Willie floods him, and the soldiers take names, sort the weak truths from the lies. Still, the trail unwinds like thin threads. The forest keep its secrets. We find burned houses, broken carts, songs cut short sometimes, and child's shoe lies on a word or a toy. Under a hedge, each small thing become a ne- needle in me. Each small thing hurts. At night I cannot sleep. I walk the place halls, my steps loud, as the guards press against the walls of fear to breathe. I stand before the empty grave and sing a broken lullaby. My voice like gravel in my throat. I tell the blanket my plans. I ask forgiveness from a boy who cannot answer. I promise him a kingdom that will not shrink at night. The soldiers bring captivity. They bring names and face shows. Some men confess to save a child. Some men break like dry trees. I sit in the war room and listen to voices that are not mine, and every night I fall into a sleep that tastes of iron. Weeks become a knife, the cries of villages become a chores. Fields that feed the people burn for a promise I made. People go hungry. Weavers drink smoke. Mothers weep for sons. Close my eyes and see my son's face, and I do not see the faces I have met lost there. Then one down a wider returns with a small thing in his hand, not the boy, not yet, only a scrap, a weapon, a token. My breath catches, my token is proof, and proof is a supplanter that pierces hope. It says he was here, it says someone took him, it says the hunt is no blind angel. The word spreads like a stain, villages burn to the ground, and each pair is a promise I have spoken and kept. Soldier march with tired eyes, mothers hide what remains. I become a king with fire for a tongue. I become a father with a war for a heart. Sometimes I think of giving up the crown of stepping down and running to the east with only a small sword and no guards. But the thought dies. I am king who made his bed of steel. I can no longer move without the weight of what I built. At last is a place where the forest and the road dips low. We find a fire and people gathered like stars around it. A voice is clear and sharp, and men whisper it, name Phantom. I ride forward, and my armor clings like a promise. My hand tightens on the sword that has tasted so much blood. I do not know if I will bring him back. I do not know what the boy will be. After night alone and songs that are not mine, it only now the shape of the whole. If the world must burn to fill that shape, then I will watch it burn. I will walk among the ashes and I will call his name until the sound is whole again. This is my vow. I will find you, my son. I will take you from the dark, from the men who thought to hide you. I will burn away the shadow until there is only light, or until the light leaves me too. Keep your eyes bright, keep your love safe. I am coming. I have sworn it. I will not break.